All right, so I went ahead and decided that we're going to go ahead and try to put back together this Harley cylinder. Now, I bought this thing over a year ago because I wanted to tinker around with it. And I can tell you that from my notes and my codes from before, the housing had a key code of HD3943. I went through and took everything apart, and I went through all of my books, and I ended up finding a key code from the HD3943, and so I got 4671431. And I just went and I just cut a key to that exact key code on my what is this thing called? Hurdy-gurdy? The A1. Yep. Anyways, so we got a key, and now I'm going to show you guys how this goes back to selling together. If anybody ever wants to know, I put my glasses on so I can see a little better. And in my notes here, they decided to use what looks like a number. I don't know. It's not even a number 8, but it looks like one of the pins. So, but it's super long to actually be a pin. It still has the barbell, the false pin or whatever you want to call it. The serrated area. Anyways, so the flat side goes towards the key over here, and then there's that groove there that goes on over that, and we're going to drop the pin in right there. Boom. That pin just stays there and holds that in place. Okay, now up next, we're going to line up this piece flat side in, because see, this side's got holes, this side does not, or let's call them pockets, I don't care. Now remember in my last video I talked about how these pins were hollow, and I forgot it's because it's where the springs set in these. So this, again, this is a special design only for Harley Davidsons. This is not something that's standard on an Ace at all. So we're going to kind of work upside down here just a little bit. We're going to put pin number 1 in. Oop, only got the spring in. Okay, come on, buddy. Man, how is this going to be the easiest? Is that the easiest? Yep, let's keep rolling with that, I guess. Okay. These tweezers work better for this. Put the spring. Sorry, my big fat hand is in the way of you guys. So I'd load the spring into that pin. We're going to take that pin and we're going to load it into number 2. Get that one in there. All right. Next spring. Oh, geez. Okay, so this one. And sorry, this might be a little bit of a long video, but it is a full reassembly of a Harley Davidson Ace cylinder. And this is the ignition cylinder, by the way. I bought the full complete housing. I forget where the rest of it is at. I'll have to find it and get it fully back together. I just want to see if I can make this cylinder work again, because I've never seen the cylinder operate because I didn't have the keys. And I just made a key just now. I was more interested in seeing the pins and the design inside of this thing, because I knew it wasn't like another lock because I haven't been able to pick these. So I knew something was up. And I've bought lots and lots of books and materials to learn Ace hardware. Yes, I'm a younger guy. I was not around in the 60s and the 70s when these Ace things were super, super popular. And I did buy an HPC book. That's what I'm flipping through right here right now. And In this HPC book, man, they talk about all different types of very, very interesting things. And here we go. So this is the HPC Advanced Picking and Servicing Tubular Locks. I try to pick up this stuff whenever I can. I think I ended up finding this guy for $10. But I'm just going to skip straight over here to chapter 3. And they talk about mushroom and spool pins. There's a mushroom pin, there's a spool pin, there's a serrated pin. And I don't think that many notches even matters. I think that, just one can matter. And that's what you find here in these Harley Davidsons, is just one serration across that bottom pin. And I want to call it a bottom pin because that's what I'm used to in a regular lock. What we call them bottom pins. This one, it might be called the top pin. Yeah. On tubular locks, they're called top pins because the top pin is what rides on the key. So it's a little bit backwards from what you're working. And another thing too that I learned just a little bit ago. So the number one position when you're looking at the key is at the top left, and then it goes counterclockwise around in that general direction. So we got that guy loaded, and I'm trying to make sure to not separate the brass because this piece will slide right now. So I'm trying to, oops, see, trying to make it not slide and come apart. Oop, and I just did that wrong. Darn it, let's grab these right here. Come on back out, buddy. One of them popped on me here. That works too. Come on. All right. Let's put you in there correctly. No, I said correctly. There we go. All right. Got that guy loaded up. We're going to let that guy sit there. I need to double check and make sure I am doing this right. Let's see, and it even shows. So, well, when you're looking at the key though, top right is number one. So that means top left on the outside is number one. So I've already got these all lined up. So, oh crap. Okay, which one popped? All right. Top right popped. Let's put the spring in there first. Then the cap. All right, there we go. So, now, I don't remember which way I got this to come apart. I don't know if the barbell goes in first or if it goes the other way. I'm thinking it goes in this way. So that serration goes towards the inside, and I'm thinking it does that to give you that false representation gateway. Now, I could be wrong, and it could be the other way around. That the serration, you know what? Let's inspect this closer. Okay. There's my clue. So, see the top side up here? It's kind of rounded. And this bottom side down here is completely flat. You want the rounded piece to ride on the key and the flat piece to be at the shear line. So, we load it with the serration on the outside. See? Serration on the outside. And now we're going to do this with all of them. Serration on the outside. Outside. See I'm talking about the serration. See that false shear line? Now, here's what I'm thinking is that when you go to pick these, it's gonna like catch against that aluminum piece there, the silver piece, not the brass colored one. All right. Do-do-do, do-do-do. And the smallest one yet. Do-do-do. All right. So there we go. So now this is how the Harley Davidson looks or goes together. Now you're going to take this guy, and you'll notice back here, see on the brass guy, there's that big hollow spot. Yeah. All right. You want that to line up with that. So we're going to carefully slide this guy, and I say carefully, and I'm afraid I'm going to dump it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Come on, buddy. So there we go. Okay, so we got that hole to line up with that hole. And now the trickiest part of all is getting this pin back in there. Now, I'm gonna go off camera so I can hammer this real quick. Or, you know what? Here, let's put it like that for a moment. Let's see if we can just kind of press it in. There we go. That was it. Okay. So here we go. Now we got that guy. Oh, and the key that I just cut doesn't work. Oh, yes it does. Look, looky there. Cool. So, yes. Now, I was never able to pick this lock, ever, when, with one of these. I had to use my own method for picking one of these that I didn't invent, but I came up with for myself. Yeah. Interesting. So it looks like I got a pin that is stuck in there. But anyways, we have a working key. So what I've done so far has been correct. I wonder. Let's reset this guy. And I'll show you. Oof, man, I can't hold that. It's too sharp. Let's see if we can do this. Come on, buddy. So again, it's giving false wards, so you're not able to pick it. And every single time I did this before, oh, it's close, but no, not really. I'm not even going to waste my time because I know I can't do it. So anyways, there is a Harley Davidson lock cylinder going back together after I have dismantled it. And now I have a working key. It's nice to see that it is working. I'll probably find the housing, slap this guy in the housing here in a little bit. But anyways, that is all for now. Later.